Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. My name is Evans Kawira. Currently, the MCA for Mitunguu Ward, that is in South Imenti South Sub-County in Meru County.
Mr. Speaker, perhaps I could beg we be given a small table where I could place my battles because I will otherwise be constrained to keep picking things from the floor.
Sergeant at Arms, kindly help counsel. Make him as comfortable as he can.
Sir, as we wait for that table, can you confirm that you are the mover of the motion before the Senate?
I confirm, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Can you also confirm that you saw the affidavit?
I confirm.
On what page can we find your affidavit, sir? Great. Yes, this is much better. Good. Yes, I can manage. Let me take you, sir, to page 33 of volume 1.
Yeah, this one affidavit is on page 33 of volume 1 to page 36 of volume 1.
The signature at page 36 is your signature?
Yes, I confirm.
Now, let's go straight to the allegations that you have made in this impeachment motion. And I want us to begin at paragraph 10A of the impeachment motion. The impeachment motion, Mr. Speaker, is at volume 1. We are referring to paragraph 10A. In that paragraph, sir, you accuse the governor of irregularly withdrawing county funds through our relatives. Which relatives have you mentioned?
I have mentioned the governor's sister, Rose Kenya Gwantai, and Kenneth Gwantai Murangeri, who is the brother, and also Nefat Kenywa, who is the brother-in-law, and Edwin Mutuma Murangeri, who is a nephew to the governor's spouse.
Why do you say Nefat Kenya is the brother-in-law of the governor?
Because it is in the public knowledge. We have seen pictures circulating of them displaying public affection, PDA.
With who?
With governor's sister, Miriam Gwantai.
Miriam Gwantai. Have you placed any evidence before the Senate to support the allegation that these relatives of the governor were withdrawing funds from the county assembly regularly, or rather from the county government irregularly?
Yes, in volume 2, I've annexed all the evidence there.
Which pages of volume 2?
From pages 1 to pages 29 of volume 2.
From pages 1 to 29?
Yes.
Let's begin at page 17 of volume 2. To the best of your knowledge, sir, are government agencies allowed to pay for goods not supplied?
No,
or services not rendered?
No, it is against the PFM Act.
To the best of your knowledge, are government entities allowed to make advance payments from public funds?
It is not allowed.
This document at page 17, what is it, sir?
It is a IFMIS extract.
It's an IFMIS extract.
Yeah, for vote 3562, Meru, Office of the Governor. Payment details between 1st July 2022 and 7th July 2023.
Does it have items on the third column described as prepayment?
Yes, under the column sub-item description, you have several entries indicated as prepayment.
Does it show again several prepayments in the next page?
Yes, it does.
Would I be right to say, sir, most of the payments there are actually prepayments?
Most of them are around 171 entries are prepayments.
Are there any payments on this document shown to any of these relatives of the governor?
Yes, there are several prepayments made to the relatives of the governor.
I'll show you a few for illustrative purposes. At page 20, somewhere just below the middle is there, and around the middle, are there payments to Nefert Kenya?
Yes, we have one. There is.
At page 21, do we have several payments payable to Rose Kenya Guantei?
Yes, for example, we have one under voucher number 66, 524 to pay to Rose Kenya Guantei.
You will confirm, sir, because we are constrained for time, that actually we have tens, if not hundreds of payments indicated as prepayments to these relatives of the governor between page 17 and 29.
Yes, I confirm, and for purpose of record, one Rose Kenya Guantei appears 31 times, indicated as prepayments, paid a total of 3,144,228. Kenneth Guantei Murangiri, who is the brother to the governor, also appears 31 times, having received prepayments totaling to 545,500. And Nefert Kenya Meme, who is the in-law, appears 4 times, having received total payments of 2,887,000. And there are several others who are also not relatives to the governor. But
let's stick to the governor's relatives for now. Under this IFMIS extract, what is the amount in total paid to the governor's relatives as prepayments?
I've stated Rose Kenya Guantei has been paying a total of 3,144,228. Kenneth Guantei Murangiri, the brother to the governor, has been paying 31 times. That is a total of 545,500. And Nefert Kenya Meme, the in-law, has been paying for that 4 times. That is 2,807,000.
So the total is how much for Kenneth, Nefert, Kenya Guantei? What is the total paid to these relatives as per that IFMIS extract?
I've not calculated the totals, but it's around a figure, maybe totaling to around 6 million, an estimate of 6 million. 6 million and some more.
A figure of 6 million. Let's forget the governor's relatives for now, while still on the IFMIS. Does it indicate prepayments to an officer called Kawira Rukaria?
Yes, it indicates.
Are you able to point a page in which Kawira Rukaria has been given an advance payment?
On page 23, sorry, there's a prepayment paid to Kawira Rukaria, Catherine.
Yes.
Of 340,000. That is page 23 of our volume 2.
To save time, sir.
And also on the same page, Kawira Rukaria has also received 107,500. Several entries are there.
Who is Kawira Rukaria to the best of your knowledge?
Kawira Rukaria is the secretary to the chief of staff.
who is the governor's chief of staff?
He is known as Njamba Mbidi.
So this Kadure, who is secretary to the governor's chief of staff, is the office of the chief of staff an office in the governor's office?
Yes, it is an office established under the office of the governor.
Does Kadure Rokaria work in the office of the governor?
Yes, I can confirm.
According to this IFMIS printout, how much money has been irregularly paid to Kadure Rokaria, who is a secretary to the secretary, or rather to the governor's chief of staff, as prepayments?
A total of 21,868,944.
21,868,944.
Yes.
Let's go to another officer, to be fair, not a relative of the governor, called Lydian Kather. Do you know this officer?
Yes, I know her.
Who is she, to the best of your knowledge?
She works in the office of the governor and is also, she's an administrator in the office of the chief of staff.
Yes.
And also allegations are there that she's the girlfriend to the chief of staff.
Let's forget the allegations for now. Is she indicated on the IFMIS as also receiving advance payments?
Yes, she has received a prepayment totaling to 3,606,400.
Are you able to show us at least one or two so that you're not making a sweeping allegation that she has received payments? Are you able to point a page where she appears, this Lydian Kather, in a prepayment?
Yes, page 27, she, voucher number 69901, she has received 500,000. Voucher number 59902, she received 340,000. Voucher number 69900, she received a
That's
prepayment.
enough, sir, because there are several entries. We just need to confirm that when you say she has received payment, it's not just a blanket allegation. You said how much in total has she been paid irregularly?
A total of 3,606,400 shillings.
Let's go to another officer, Jane Karemi Kaidhia. Do you know this officer?
Yes, I know her.
Does she work in the governor's office?
Yes, she does.
In what capacity? In what capacity, sir, does Jane Karemi work at the governor's office?
She works under the office of the chief of staff.
Okay. What is the relationship between the chief of staff and the governor in the county administration?
The chief of staff is the AIE order for the office of the governor. Therefore, he authorizes all payments related to the office of the governor.
As a matter of fact, a chief of staff is one of those political appointees governors are allowed the leeway to choose a person they can work with, right?
Yes, it's true.
Now, the persons we have so far mentioned, sir, Jane Karemi, Kaida, Rose Kinya, Kenneth Guantai, all these people working right in the governor's office.
Yes,
From the IFMIS, how much amount of money have they received as prepayment in total?
In total, they have received prepayments amounting to 78,110,086 shillings.
We will later on come to the answer the governor has given for this irregular payment. For now, I want us to go to the next allegation. Which is the allegation at paragraph 10D. To the best of your knowledge, sir, to the best of your knowledge, what is the allegation at paragraph 10D? What is the complaint?
MCA 10D.
10D.
The diversion and misuse of county resources, including funds and motor vehicles to run the governor's private charity, Duke Okolea, despite a previous promise to the Senate in the previous impeachment proceeding to refrain conflicting official county operations and Okolea operations.
To the best of your knowledge, was the question of the relationship between Okolea and the official functions of the governor an issue in the previous impeachment?
Yes, it was.
Was there an issue as to whether in the previous impeachment, whether the governor should commingle or conflate or mix our official functions with those of Okolea?
Sorry, come again.
Was there an issue as to whether the governor could properly mix our official duties with those of the private charity she runs?
Yes, it was an issue.
But have you placed any evidence, sir, to show the governor has been commingling our official functions with the Okolea functions and specifically diverting county resources to Okolea?
Yes, I've adduced the evidence on pages 42 of the volume 2, pages 43, pages 48, 49, 50, and 51, and also there's a video in support.
Let's go to page 42. What is that document?
There's a miscellaneous criminal application number 025 of 2023 in the matter of application for custodial orders.
Let's go to page 43 of the same volume 2. What does paragraph 3 say?
Paragraph 3 states that on the 17th day of September 2023, the governor of Meru, Honorable Bishop Kawira Mwangaza, convened Okolea meeting at Bridge International Preparatory School in Makiri area within Maua municipality.
Where is Makiri?
Makiri is in Maua, just adjacent to the deputy governor's home.
So this rally was held adjacent to the deputy governor's home?
Yes.
Do you believe it was a genuine charity that was being held at the adjacent to the deputy governor's home?
I don't believe so, because I watched the proceedings and I also saw the governor castigating the deputy governor in praying that a wrath can visit his family.
Saying what again?
During the rally, I watched the proceedings.
Yes.
And it was a rally convened to disparage the deputy governor, because I saw the governor praying, kneeling down and asking the congregants in the rally to pray so that wrath can visit the deputy governor's family.
Okay. Let's go to paragraph 8. Mr. Speaker will later show you why it was important to provide that context. But let's go to paragraph 8. What does paragraph 8 there say?
It states, paragraph 8, that the respondents and their group damaged several motor vehicles belonging to the county government of Meru, and for some individuals, that is registration number KEX 574V and KCB 845F, using stones and other crude weapons, and an act which culminated in a cow belonging to the governor being stolen and killed, which is prejudicial to public order and the security of the county.
We were told in the opening statement that we are misrepresenting the ownership of the motor vehicles. Is that paragraph clear that the specific motor vehicles named are private?
It is clear because it earns and for some individuals.
It earns for some individuals, and it indicates the registration plates given are for the individual vehicles, isn't it?
Yes.
Does it also indicate that several motor vehicles belonging to the county government were damaged?
Yes, it does.
Should motor vehicles belonging to the county government be present in an Okolea function, which the Senate was previously told is a private function, charity?
They shouldn't, because we have been told previously it is a private charity.
But who is the maker of this application you have produced, sir, at page 42? Who is the applicant?
The applicant is the Republic through DCI Igembe South.
It is the Republic of Kenya through the DCI.
And the name of the DCI is Kelvin Wafula, PC Kelvin. Wafula number 11.748.
Police Constable Wafula, isn't it?
Yes.
Would you, in the ordinary course of events, expect a police officer to make such allegations frivolously?
No, since they were also made in front of a competent court of law.
As a matter of fact, has that police officer sworn an affidavit in support of this allegation?
Yes, he has sworn an affidavit.
Where is that affidavit, sir?
Affidavit is on page 45, 46, and 47 of volume 2.
Again, you confirm the affidavit mentions, I believe at page 43, paragraphs 3 and 8, again, the same motor vehicles and the same allegations we read, isn't it?
Sorry?
Can you confirm that paragraphs 3? Eight of that affidavit again mentioned Governor Kawira Mwangaza, and they mentioned them that county motor vehicles
Yes,
were damaged.
Yes, it does.
What evidence have you placed before the Senate to show that county officials were involved in this Okolea rally and in the mayhem that ensued?
I have placed before the Senate a charge sheet, 2 charge sheets, and also the pay slips for the persons who are charged to ensure that they are county employees.
So where are those documents to be found?
Page 48, 49, 50, and 51 of volume 2.
Let's confirm just 2. Who is the county official charged by the DPP at page 48?
He is called Salesio Munene Kanga alias Samaritan.
Have you placed the payslip to show this particular gentleman is an official of the county?
Yes, on page 50.
At page 50?
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I now request that we play videos in support of count 2. They are brief videos, we can have them played. No, in support of count 1, sorry, Mr. Speaker. Video in support of count 1. I don't know whether we're having technical challenges. They should be having sound, Mr. Speaker.
Can the person playing the video restart and put it at maximum?
Bwana asifiwe. Kama kwa ndugu wana tweye Bwana asifiwe. Na tuelele. Tutaurelia tekelewa na tuleizwa. Hiyo watasahau. Wapi wao kina mama wazee? Bado tuongezewe. Pastors wakuje hapa kwanza tuombe. Nitoe kama ng'ombe ngenyo kwa eteka ajili ya kwa mwako watu kwa yotetea. Unaona ngati mwako wako yotetea. Tunaenda kwa kinyonga. Tuingie ndani na itamwanda wakia. Yule mkono juu. Back to the center. Ndawa back to the center kwa back to the center. Unaona ukomeni. Na ukomeni. Eno analeta na mbele. Aleta na mbele. Eko mimi warusi. Alikuwa nyumba zangu rola. Ndawa back to the center kwa back to the center. Andobankie. Bwana asifiwe. Totiana huwa. Katiba ya Kenya lete Kenya muntu kweta onde ala kwenda. Oni ndenga bana nterieri nyaka ana kumukuma compound ile tukanatia mochilio kwa nyungwa. Yote mochilio muntu. Kwa hivyo kama umepangwa kukuja hapa, tuko hapa tayari, tutapambana kiroho, tutapambana kisheria na hakuna uoga. Bwana asifiwe. Na ingo chokelea ya ile okay ya kuwa no koromo ikawera ari governor 2077 yete kuraya. Ruama na maoro yako ya ile. Tukutambue. Tukiomba kutambua no tukua tumira na beto kwa maia. Hiyo ni ujinga na ni upumbavu. No ndote kwa wangu wiki maia. No ndote maana bako wiki maia. Ya wangu na moko kugera maia. Kana wewe ya wangu ya maia. Tukuone kiani neke. Ile tu akotambua. Lakini hii chini tena utumira tu ana to hizo zeri.
In the interest of time, Mr. Speaker, we could move to the next video if he hasn't moved.
Maybe to add, Council, the transcript of what is happening in the video is on pages 52 and 53 of volume 2.
In that video, have we seen the governor addressing the crowd there?
Yes, I've seen her.
Was the crowd initially peaceful as the governor addressed it?
Yes, it was.
Did the crowd at some point turn violent?
Yes, they turned violent.
Would you attribute the violence we have seen with the utterances that the governor made?
It can be attributed to the utterances of the governor.
Why?
Because she castigated the deputy governor and the people there. It's around the deputy governor's home, therefore the crowd turned violent after the deputy governor was attacked by the governor.
Mr. Mawira, politicians attack each other all the time. Perhaps we can't read much into that. But do you consider it normal, even within the rules of politics, for a governor to take a vilification rally right to the home adjacent to the home of our deputy?
It's not normal, and to hand, this was after the deputy governor and come out and saying that he was mistreated, and therefore the governor had taken the rally near his home so that he can castigate him more. Therefore the crowd, that's why they turned violent and protested against the mistreatment of the deputy governor, because it was the last stroke that broke the camel's neck, if I can say.
Is the violence we have seen in that video consistent with your charge that county motor vehicles were damaged, as we have seen from the police officer?
Yes, but because we can see vehicles being stoned, and the police officer saw an affidavit that county government vehicles were destroyed during that rally, meaning they were present in the rally.
Let's go to count 2 of your impeachment motion, specifically paragraph 12A, where you accuse the governor of misrepresenting as relatives as a technical team for purposes of benchmarking cancer treatment equipment. Have you provided any evidence, sir, to show that the governor misrepresented our relatives as technical people for purposes of cancer management?
Yes, I presented the evidence in volume 2, pages 58, page 60, page 68, 76, 77, and 86. And also there are 2 videos to support the allegation.
To the best of your knowledge, sir, is there a county in the Republic of Kenya with an incidence of cancer comparable to Meru?
None, because even studies have shown that Meru has the highest incidences of cancer in the Republic of Kenya.
To the best of your knowledge, sir, is there any other place in the world with the higher incidence of cancer per square kilometer than Meru County?
From studies also, Meru has been stated to have the highest incidences of Kenya per square kilometer in the world.
So I would not be wrong to say Meru is sort of like the world headquarters, for lack of better language, when it comes to this very debilitating disease.
That is true how you have described it.
Would one expect a governor given the opportunity to deal with the disease affecting our county more than any other place in the world to send the qualified people for purposes of that cancer management equipment and setting up the cancer treatment center?
It will be unexpected.
Would you expect a governor to see this invitation to China in a county that has the leading incidence per square kilometer in the world on cancer, to see it as an opportunity for our relatives to go on safari?
It will be unexpected.
Would that be a governor who behaved like that? Would they be in gross violation of the Constitution?
Definitely, he or she will be in gross violation of the Constitution.
Would they be in breach of their oath of office?
Of course, yes.
Let's go to that page 58 that you mentioned. At paragraph 4, does the governor admit that these people we are talking about are our relatives, at least 2 of them?
Yes, she has admitted by indicating that one is a security personnel and the other one, the sister, is a personal assistant.
That letter, sorry, Madam Speaker, I've lost track. I'm a short-sighted man, that's why I was requesting for. That document you just read begins at page 57, right?
Yes, it starts at page 57.
At the top, it says it's coming from what office?
County Government of Meru, Office of the Governor.
This is a letter from the office of the governor.
Yes.
To whom is it addressed?
The Chief Executive Officer, Ethics and Action Commission, Integrity Center.
And what is the date of this letter?
26th October 2022.
So you confirm as of 26th October 2022, there were already issues about the governor's relatives and nepotism and involvement in the county.
I confirm.
Let's go to page 60. What is that document there, sir?
It's a letter addressed to the Governor of Meru, Her Excellency Kawira Mwangaza from the Beijing League Tech Company Limited.
Who is Beijing League Tech Company Limited?
From the letter, it's a company in China that specializes in linear accelerator machines designed to treat cancer.
What does paragraph 1 of that letter say?
It says, we are delighted to invite you and your distinguished members to visit us in China for you to witness and benchmark our state-of-art linear accelerator machines designed and manufactured in China in reference to our planned cancer treatment center in Meru, Kenya.
So this company planned to set up a cancer treatment center in Meru.
Yes.
And in paragraph 2, what type of equipment do they say the governor and our distinguished team should go and benchmark?
They indicate that they will also have an opportunity to visit other medical equipment manufacturer that produces digital radiography, X-ray equipment, and mobile C-arm that they plan to manufacture and assemble in Kenya, preferably in a designated special economic zone.
Let's go to page, I believe, 76. What is that document, sir?
It's a letter from Office of the Deputy President, State Department for Devolution, addressed to the Principal Secretary from the HRM and DO1.
What is this letter requesting? What is it about?
It's about travel clearance to China.
And what does it say?
The county government of Meru has requested for clearance from its county officials to travel to China for a study tour. Beijing League Tech Company will meet all the expenses pertaining this trip. Then it indicates recommended for travel and also forwarded herewith please find letters on the above subject for your consideration and signature.
The letter at page 77, what is it? Where does it emanate from?
It's a letter from the Office of the County Secretary and Head of Public Service.
Addressed to who?
To the Principal Secretary, State Department of Devolution.
And who are the persons indicated as the ones to make this travel to benchmark the cancer equipment?
They are indicated as Dr. George Mungania, who is the CCM Health, Ms. Miriam K. Gwantai, who is the PA to the Governor, Mr. Nefat Kenywa Meme, who is the Director External Leakages, and Mr. Murangiri Kenneth, indicated as works under the Department Administration.
To the best of your knowledge, is Dr. George Mungani an oncologist?
No, he is a pharmacist.
To the best of your knowledge, were there people in the county better qualified than this person to go on this trip dealing with a problem threatening the existence of Meru County?
Yes, because the county government of Meru has employed oncologists and also radiographers.
Let's go to the next person, Miriam K. Gwantai. To the best of your knowledge, does this person hold any medical qualifications?
None whatsoever.
Certificate level, any?
None whatsoever.
Diploma level?
None.
Degree level?
None.
Any other level?
None that is known.
Let's go to Nefat Kenywa Meme. What are his qualifications?
When he was employed He was employed as a pharmaceutical technologist.
To the best of
Being
your
a diploma
knowledge,
holder.
is this a person who would have any knowledge relevant to management of cancer?
None.
This is the same gentleman we saw receiving money regularly,
Yes.
and it's the same gentleman you claim is a brother-in-law to the governor.
Yes.
Let's go to Murangiri Kenneth. Does he hold any training qualifications, even informal, on the management of cancer?
None whatsoever.
Let's go to the letter, page 78. Please read, confirm to us.
Sorry, come again?
Page 78 of volume 2.
Yes.
Is this a letter from the county government of Meru?
Yes, from the Office of the Secretary and Head of Public Service.
Addressed to who?
The Principal Secretary, State Department of Devolution.
Can you read the first paragraph?
Following the invitation of the Governor of Meru County by Beijing League Tech Company Limited of Beijing City, the following technical team is hereby released from 7th June to 17th June 2023 to prepare and guide on the following.
We can skip and go to the bottom. What does it say? There is a paragraph just before the names, the line just before the name. What does it say?
The technical team is as follows, and 4 participants are listed.
These are
Dr.
the governor's sister,
Yes.
brother-in-law,
Yes.
and nephew to the husband.
Yes, and the brother to the governor.
It is clear in that letter the officers are described as a technical team.
It's clearly stated.
To the best of your knowledge, would these people with the qualifications you just told us, even using the most elastic sense of the phrase, be a technical team for purposes of cancer management?
They can't be.
They can't be. Mr. Speaker, I beg we play the videos 2A and 2B in support of count 2. We can play the next one so that we take the questions together. Sir, did you see the governor's relatives that you have mentioned in those 2 videos?
Yes, I can see them.
Did you see in those videos what on its face appears like highly sophisticated cancer management equipment?
Yes, I've seen one.
People of the qualifications that the governor sent on this trip, would you expect them to know what type of equipment those are and whether they are good for managing cancer?
I don't expect them to know.
As a matter of fact, sir, You yourself, with all your qualifications, would you, looking at those machines, have the capacity to advise the government of Meru whether they are good cancer management equipment?
I have no ability to do that.
To the best of your knowledge, even a lawyer like me, would he be able, even with all the books we have read, be able to form any informed opinion as to whether those are good or bad equipment for managing cancer?
I don't believe so.
Do you know any reason other than the fact that these officials are the governor's relatives, that they were the ones chosen to attend this trip?
I don't know any other reason.
12B of your impeachment motion, you accused the governor of appointing Edwin Mitunguu Murangiri as CEO of Meru Youth Service and acting chief officer of the Department of Finance.
Yes.
What did you say are Edwin Mutuma's qualifications?
Edwin Mitunguu Murangiri, from the records that I have, was employed as an auditor, cooperatives auditor.
Would such a person be qualified under the laws and policy documents of the Meru County government to be appointed as an acting chief officer?
According to the law, he doesn't meet the qualifications.
Why doesn't he meet the qualifications?
He was never employed or vetted and approved by the County Assembly as the chief officer. Therefore, he cannot act in the capacity of a chief officer.
Does he have the qualification to be CEO of Meru Youth Service?
He doesn't have because he was not employed by the board.
Okay. But where is your evidence, sir, that this person was appointed to these offices? And I keep asking you, where is the evidence? Because we were told evidence is not counted. It is weighed. We will weigh it at the end.
The evidence is on pages 92.
Page 92.
Of volume 2, 3.